Hi everyone, it's Nisha. I hope you're doing okay. Today's Sunday, so I'm filming on Sunday because tomorrow it's a bank holiday, so we probably will be doing things. So I thought I'd sit down and film today. I'm a bit tired because we've been out 2 nights on a trot, which doesn't happen very often these days. And you know, the older you get, the longer it takes to recover. So I am a bit tired, couple of late nights, but it was fun. Anyway, first thing before I forget, my sister-in-law Caroline Brook, you know, I did the video about her jewelry collection. She saw the video and she kindly offered my subscribers 10% off from now on till 30th of June. So if you'd like to purchase something, there will be code in the description box and you get 10% off. If any of you bought something before this, then you can contact her and she will refund you the 10%. I know that someone bought some stuff not long ago, so it'd be only fair if you contact her and she will refund the 10%. So that code will be down below. Now, I don't have that much to show you today, but I have few things to tell you. Right, first of all, let's address what I'm wearing. So do you remember Mooncats New York? They are the company that started off with pure cashmere sweaters and scarves, and they sent me in the winter that beautiful bright pink cashmere sweater. Well, they've just started making these pure silk blouses, and there isn't that many colors as of yet, I don't think, but this is, I think they call it cream or ivory. I suppose it is. It is not white, it is not too cream, not too ivory, it's sort of in between. Now, so this is just like a shirt, long sleeve shirt. I'll get up in a minute to show you, with round collar, and obviously you can wear it anywhere you like it. It's pure silk. It's quite nice and thick silk, very good quality. It's really well made, but I don't think this is my style. I don't often wear shirts. But if you work at the office, this would look really lovely with a pair of trousers or skirt, or even jeans. I mean, you could wear this with jeans. I'm wearing it with jeans, but my jeans are like neon purple or lilac. I'll show you in a minute. So to make it more fun, added this chunky, what is it, necklace. This is old necklace. I bought in Marks and Spencer's about 2 or 3 years ago, so I can't give you a link for that. But you know, these type of necklaces, you can get them anywhere. So let me just show you. Okay, so that's the shirt. It's just like a classic shirt. And of course, you could tuck it in your jeans. You could even open it up and you could tie it here. I mean, you could wear it open with the vest underneath. You can do it anyway. To make it more casual, like turned up the sleeves. You know, these jeans, I love them. They are just like neon lilac. They're a bit too big now, but I bought them years and years ago, so I can't give you a link to those either. But yeah, I don't think this is my style. I like the shirt. It's a good quality and everything, but it's just not me. Do you know what I mean? There are clothes that are just you and some are not, but nevertheless, this is really a nice shirt. And like I said, if you work in an office, it's perfect. I have a link. Yes, I think I have a 20% discount for these shirts. So I will leave that as well in the description box. Okay, next thing I wanted to address is my Botox again. So I am not as happy as I was in my last video, but that's totally my own fault. So, you know, when I was talking about these wrinkles that I had here, and I can't have them gone unless I want to have more hooded eyes. Well, being greedy and silly, I've told you in the last video that she was coming and I was going to ask her to put tiny bit here and you know, hope for the best. And she said to me, you are risking your eyebrows dropping. So I said, oh, just put tiny bit. You know, it's not really about the quantity, I suppose, it's the placement. I mean, it's not like they put loads here and less there. It's, you know, it's about the placements. Anyway, so I had that done, and you remember when I lift my eyebrows, I used to have quite pointy eyebrows. Well, now they are mostly straight because my eyes have dropped now. And this one dropped more than that one. So I told you a bit about it on Snapchat, but also you will see this week a tutorial which I pre-recorded last week, makeup tutorial, and if you watch carefully you can see that this eyebrow is much higher. So she had to come back because at some point I looked like Elvis, you know, like with one eyebrow much higher. I wasn't that worried because I knew it was fixable. So she had to put some more here. So now, yes, my wrinkles have disappeared, but my eyes dropped. So as you can see, I don't have because I naturally have quite pointy eyebrows, because when I lift my eyebrows, this side of them lifts. They're more straight now, which I must say that actually this is so much easier to put to do my eyebrows now with a pencil. When they're straight, it's so much easier than having those pointy eyebrows. So that's one thing. But as you can see, I can still slightly move my forehead, so I'm not upset. I wish I left it alone, but I wanted to tell you how careful you must be with what look you are after and where the injections are going. So important. I had them, so my last wrinkle was probably here, so I had it quite high, you know, and it still made my eyebrow drop. So I can just slightly, I can still move this one more because I had injection in this one after this one, so it will take another couple of days for it to be even. But I don't have the heavy feeling, you know, like when I told you about my experience with the first time when I was so paralyzed that I actually could feel that pressing feeling on my eyebrows and I didn't feel I could move. I can feel that I can still, although not much, but you can see them still going up and down. So I'm not worried. I wish I left it, but then I'm thinking, okay, while this is numbed, it's relaxes the wrinkles, so it's not making them worse, and obviously will last me longer when it starts wearing off. I'm not, you know, devastated by it or anything, but yes, if I'm like this, can you see how my eyes really drooped? And it's amazing, just that tiny amount. My eye makeup is a challenge now again. It's almost like I have to learn and I have to adjust it to the shape of my eyes now because my eyes have changed. I was able to always really stretch my eyelid when I was lifting my eyebrows, but now I can't stretch it as much, and this bit is drooping more, so I have to put more dark color on this side. So it's becoming challenging, but maybe that's good when I do next tutorial for those of you that have really droopy eyes like that and that hooded. It might be helpful. You see, I do it all for you. I have droopy, paralyzed eyes for you. No, it was my own vanity. And so, but I wanted to tell you about it, so you know, if you've never had it done, be so very careful, because it is not irreversible because it's gonna wear off, but you could really not like it. So that's the Botox update, but it's lovely smooth forehead, everything is good. Okay, I've got this great product and I'm gonna do it here actually. So this company is called Truhair, but it's spelled T-R-U hair. Don't know if you can see it. And it's by Chelsea Scott. And this is called Color Lift Revive. And this is one of those powder treatments for your roots. So they asked me if I would like to try, and I thought yes. Oh my gosh, you know, I always have in between my hair appointments, my roots are just lovely coming through now. But when I received it, I didn't want to show it to you because I just had my hair done, so I didn't have any roots, but I have some now. So they come in different colors and they come in blonde, and I'm always skeptical because it's so much harder to cover dark hair with blonde powder. If you were grey, if your roots were grey and your hair dark, brilliant. If I find a video, or they probably will have the video on their website using this, I think they sell on SHN, is it SHN, the shopping channel? It's amazing. Obviously it's always going to be harder to cover dark hair with blonde, but I've tried it and it does make your roots less visible, like mutes the color. And I think this is so much better than the sprays, because I've seen sprays and I never wanted to try one of those, because to me spray, I always think, oh, it's gonna go everywhere, or it's gonna be wet, or it's gonna change the texture of your hair, I don't know. So this tube, you've got this little brush here, can you see? You can see the powder, and a little clickable button. So what you do, I don't know, that's it. So you turn that and the brush comes out, you click a few times and then you start patting. Let me just bring myself the mirror here. And you start patting where you need it, like almost on your scalp. So I clicked and released some, I mean, look at that. Let me do just this side. Can you see the difference? So I just done this side, this one hasn't been done. I think this is so brilliant and it's like a lifesaver for me, because like I've got another 3 or 4 weeks to go. My roots will be enormous and I hate them. So that is just going to be a lifesaver. And you can pack on as much as you like, because it doesn't really change the texture of your hair or anything. Oops, I think I'm supposed to be doing it like that. That's it. Can you see how it's muted that dark? And then you go like this. Fabulous, I love it. And I really didn't think it would work, because my own hair is still quite dark. I have just few greys, but most of it is quite dark, so I didn't think that would cover. Obviously it doesn't cover it completely, but sort of mutes it that dark, and the roots are not so noticeable. So I really love it. And honestly, if you have darker hair, because they do it in all sorts of colors, if you have darker hair and grey roots, oh my god, that's going to work a treat. It's amazing. I will try to link the video to it, because I was quite amazed when I watched it. So yes, again, that's Truhair by Chelsea Scott. I think they do some other hair products as well, but this is amazing. I would strongly recommend it. I'm so happy with it. So that's that. Okay, what else did I get? Oh, NEVE Cosmetics sent me 3 little lip glosses. Every time they have something new coming out, they just send it to me. I don't even know about it. I go to my PO box and it's there. So thank you very much, NEVE Cosmetics. It's lovely. I love getting them. So this is natural gloss from NEVE Cosmetics, and you know, they are vegan and all natural. So let me swatch them. I have 3, but the third one was very similar to this one, which is like a peachy nude. So I put it away in a box for giveaway. You know, when I'm doing my giveaway, then I added that one in there. I can't speak today. So what is this one called? Les Poseuses. I can't pronounce Italian. And this one is called Golconde. I will list it below. Golconde and Les I don't know, I think that might mean possessive. I love this one. So it's got doe foot applicator. Oh, oh my God, can you see? It's like static, it's shooting up. It's like it's alive. Oh my God, that happened. That is alive. Anyway, this gloss is very thick, very not gloopy but thick, and sticky but not gluey sticky, if you know what I mean. So if you don't like sticky glosses, then you won't like it. Your hair definitely will get stuck in it, but it is so comfortable and so moisturizing. It almost feels like a rich lip moisturizer, and it's very pigmented. So this was the less possessive or something. I will write it down. Beautiful. It's got maybe slightly vanilla-ish, but hardly any smell, and it doesn't really have any taste. I've worn that one. I might actually put it on my lips. I've got on the matte lipstick by Ofra, you know, my favorite, Pasadena. So that's this one, or maybe this one will go better actually. And this is the Golconde. Golconde. Oh yeah, this one will go better because this is that, you know, that Kylie lip. So let me put it on. I do really enjoy them. The tube is really nice and slim. So can you see how glossy it is? So it's creamy, but it's quite thick, but not gloopy. Really difficult to explain. But you definitely feel it on your lips. Nice and shiny, isn't it? Yes, so I will put those names down below if you want to check them out. Okay, now I've placed an order with Beauty Bay. Let me just tell you that Beauty Bay is one website that I buy most of my cosmetics from. They just started doing beauty makeup gig. They stock a lot, and I really like their service and everything. And I thought I'm going to order and try some Morphe brushes, right? Because so many people here rave about Morphe brushes, and I have just two which are the same brush, but I bought two that's supposed to be so brilliant, but it's so cute for my eyes, and it's a nice quality brush, but it's too big, so I actually use it for my highlight now. And I thought, you know how I've got those few TG makeup brushes that are face brushes that I've told you before, I would really like to find something similar, and sort of on the picture these ones looked similar, so I thought I order some and see. So they came. The first one that I've opened came like this, which I think that one is £10.50 or something like that, which I think is unacceptable for a brush of that price to be like that. And this one had a chunk out of its handle, so I wasn't happy straight away. I wasn't happy about the size and shape of them. They are sort of soft but stiff, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's exactly how I would describe it. Soft but stiff. I mean, I don't know what I would use that one for. It's a really odd shape. You couldn't use it that way because, you know, and if you want to use it that way, why do you need it so huge? So I tell you, the quality of them, to me, they are no better than some of the brushes that and the hair is coming out, that I've bought in China. Yeah, it's shedding. I don't know if this one is like seconds or something. Now, this one is almost identical, but a bit smaller. Oh, let me tell you the numbers. So this is M140 and this is M110. So they are very, very similar. As you can see, this one is tiny bit smaller. So the same problem. I don't know what I would use it for. The other two are a bit better. So then I've got M142, which it's quite stiff. It's almost like here it doesn't have any give. Yeah, right on the end it has, but here it's hard as anything. So the best one out of those is M403, which is completely different, small, and that is very good for setting your powder. So this one I quite like. It even, the quality even seems different to the others. I don't know. So if out of these three brushes, I would only recommend this one. But I don't know why there is such a big thing about Morphe brushes, and I understand a lot of people are affiliated with them, but I'm affiliated with Sigma, for example, and you don't see me ramming down your throat Sigma brushes, do you? I like Sigma brushes, not all of them, and the ones that I like, you know, because I've shown you in my favorite brush videos. But I really don't know what the, you know, they say that they are very similar to Sigma brushes and to, they compare it to Sigma and something else. Well, I don't think so. The balance to me is all wrong, you know, it's like really light here, very heavy here, don't like it. But now, so when I got these brushes, I was quite upset. I thought, what the hell is going on with quality control? Who packs them and can't see that this is in two pieces, one's got a chunk missing out of it? So I've never ever had to return anything to Beauty Bay. I've never had a problem before. This was very first time. So I had a look at the return policy, and you have to contact them and tell them what the problem is. You can't just pack them and send them back. So I did, and they also asked me if I would be able to attach the photos of the brushes in question. So I did, and all that happened within one day. They were so quick, so I wanted just to say what a great customer service. That made it all much better, because if that then became a problem, I couldn't return them, or there was a problem and too much hassle, then that would made it 10 times worse. But they were so good, and they actually said to me, we've refunded the money for those two brushes and there is no need sending them back. Which I thought brilliant, you know, I don't have the trouble to packing them now, going to the post office, sending them back. So I was so impressed, and well done Beauty Bay. Like I said, I've never had a problem before, it's first time, but they dealt with it perfectly. So thumbs up to Beauty Bay. Okay, I think that's all for today. I was a bit, I know, not with it, but I'm very tired because I've had 2 late nights, so sorry if I was a bit all over the place. So this week, like I said, you will see the tutorial that you wanted to see of my makeup that I wore in the jewelry video, and that will be the Makeup Geek look 2, and I have lookbook for you. You've always been asking that I should do lookbooks. I won't do them too often. Oh my god, so much work. Honestly, you would not believe trying to film that. It's cringy. I think it's cringy, but you know, you wanted to see, so I've put, I think I have 6 outfits or something like that together. So that's my style, that's what I mostly wear. So hopefully you will enjoy it. So those 2 videos will come this week. But for today, that's all. Have a great week. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you soon. Bye.